Sure. There are some things that are pretty true over and over again in investing money, and it may not feel like it at a given moment, but it is true. And that is that, generally speaking, the less risk you take with your money, the less you risk losing money, the less return you will earn on that money. So, for example, you put the money in the bank, you really don't have much risk of losing it. On the other hand, you only earn 1 or 2% per year on the money. It's not a big return.
Yeah.
By comparison, you take the risk of being in the stock market. We can talk about the history of the stock market over time. You are hoping to earn maybe 8 or 10% per year, but you're taking the risk that the stocks could go down in value dramatically, tens of percentages, 50%, things like that. And that's the risk that you're taking, hoping to earn over a long period of time, 8 to 10% per year.
More of it.
So the greater risk taking that you did, if it's done in a prudent fashion, a diversified, well-managed fashion, you typically should earn a higher return over a long period of time.
And normally, or I guess you can tell me this, do people normally invest over a long period? Are there times when people just invest for a short period of time? Or, what can you kind of expect when you're starting?
Well, every goal that you're investing for has a time horizon to it. So when you're investing for a house, if you're hoping to get the house within 3 years or 5 years, that's your time horizon.
3 to 5 year investment.
And you should be investing in things where that's an appropriate time frame. Generally speaking, and this is close to advice, but this is sort of what a lot of financial planners would say, 3 to 5 years is too short a time window to put money into the stock market, because you could as easily lose money in that time window as make money in that time window.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they will give that advice often. But when you're investing towards college funding, let's say, or towards retirement, for college funding, you're talking about an 18-year window of time when you're trying to save for a child. Retirement, if you're 30, 35, 25, you're talking about 30, 40 years that you are planning to be invested. And those are the kinds of time windows where the stock market has a chance to, you can ride out ups and downs and
make it out on top.
Correct, in the stock market.
You mentioned the stock market history. Is that, looking into that, would that be a way to assess potential risk and reward?
It would, because it would tell you what reward potential there is and what risks you have to be prepared for.